Hi and welcome back to the channel. Everyone, the Robsons here. You probably wonder, where have we been? Well, really not very far. Since we came back from France itself, we've been on 2 trips away. The cost of living's just getting to us a bit. We can't afford the diesel and all that kind of thing. And the other problem we've got, which we knew for a while, is as the girls are dancing more and more, and getting into dancing more and more, they don't want to have the weekends off. So getting away is really, really tricky at the moment. And actually, we want to be a family channel, talking about family things and about family caravanning. And yes, I could come down the caravan every weekend and do a random kind of talking head like I am today. But that's not really the purpose. That's not what we're here for as a channel, really. So we're thinking about our next steps. Our next steps are probably going to be what we're going to do with the caravan. We've tried to sell it so far. We had it on since the start of September. We've reduced the price a bit over time. It's not selling for what we want to sell it for. So it's a 2017 Palermo. If anybody's interested, you can ask in the comments down below. And probably the dealer, you're probably talking, I don't know, obviously, but £19,000. So we've been trying to sell it for about 17, which I think is probably a fair price. Used, it's got full service history, all that kind of stuff. This isn't a sales pitch, but it does. Gas point, and it's in pretty, decent condition. There's only one little thing I know it's probably not perfect, but even then that's really insignificant. Which I'm looking at the baseboard down there, which you can hardly tell. So that kind of is the problem, that the girls don't want to go away for weekends as much. So we've got this big caravan, big massive car that eats a lot of petrol, and we're just not really using it. So we've been looking around at possibly moving again, even though you might know we had one temporarily, a motorhome or a camper van. The thing is, with a motorhome, they're very expensive. So we could possibly go and get one for about £24,000, 6 berth, 2007, 2008, so about 10 years old now, current. Caravan, and that is a possibility, but that kind of defeats the point that we don't want to keep shedding out loads of money all the time for things. So we've been looking at a few camper vans, but the problem with camper vans is that not a lot of people use a camper van as a family. Not a great deal anyway, particularly the size of ours 5. I know like the Rolling Rocks have been doing theirs up, but again, the Rolling Rocks, really like them, but that's probably going to cost them about £40,000 yen by the time that's done. So we've seen a few things, but a lot of them, obviously, we're scared about the mileage. So you're getting motorhomes that have got 20,000, maybe 40,000 miles on, even 2007 vans. Somebody sent me one through today, quite nice, quite light, quite rustic, 150,000 miles. And obviously, with being a Mercedes-Benz, nothing against Mercedes-Benzes generally, they're like a cheeky rust, not really ideal. So we have seen one, which was an Iveco minibus that this guy had. He was selling it pretty, I thought it was pretty reasonable. He'd done a part conversion in it, but again on the outside there was a few bits of rust, and the bit of rust looked like they'd already had a bit of a hammering, and it was outside of the van, and I probably think that by the end it would probably need a respray. So we're in a little bit of a limbo. We're not quite sure what to do yet. We are possibly thinking about going away for the caravan between Christmas and New Year, but obviously not many places available, so we'll see. But like I said, when the car's towing, it's a bit of a ramble here. When the car is being towed with the caravan, it's probably at 25 miles per gallon. So it is a fairly thirsty beast. So we found 2 motorhomes. One's £24,000, which is a bit of our price range. I've tried to negotiate, but it doesn't look like that's going to happen much. And the other one is £22,000. They're both 6 berth, 6 belted seats, cab aircon, which is what we want, cruise control, all them kind of little goodies that you'd probably hope for. But again, it's a lot of money. The caravan owes us £1,500 now, I think. The car owes us about 9,000. So what, 10 and a bit £1,000 worth of debt there. And straight away with the motorhome, we'd be having to add on about 8,000, which is it's not impossible, but it's not ideal. Obviously, the other option is we could keep the caravan and the thirsty car, and maybe just cut it down to literally just going away during like bigger holidays like Easter, half term. We've got some completely different plans, and stick with us for that. We'll show you that. So yeah, just to let you know that we are still around. The channel is still sort of alive and kicking. We're not putting as many videos out at the moment, but one of the things we're putting videos out, so we are still about. We're still going to put some videos out from time to time, but putting a video out, if it's a kind of vloggy style for a weekend, you're talking about an hour more or less, editing wise, for every minute of footage, give or take, maybe slightly less than that. So if you've got a 15-minute video, you could be talking to nearly 12 hours or so to cut that, trim it, do the music, all that kind of stuff. So it does take a while. And sometimes we get okay viewings, to be fair. Probably not on this one because it's a pure rant. But sometimes you get like 400, 500 views and you've spent like 12 hours, you know, kind of editing it, and you've spent like some time recording it. And not our videos aren't perfect. It can be a little bit disheartening at times. So that's why, although we do have another couple of vloggies away in the caravan, we haven't put them out yet because I felt a little bit burned out by it. I didn't really want to keep pushing myself, being a teacher and doing that all the time, and then not really getting that far. I think that's more my fault for kind of comparing myself to other van life channels that seem to absolutely explode. So yeah, that's where we're at. We're completely decide, should we keep the caravan or we're going to get rid of it? We're probably going to get rid of it. And the reason is that if the girls go dancing, which I do every weekend, and pretty much every day, if the girls go dancing the weekend and we still want to go away for the Saturday, we can go away Saturday, maybe campsite Saturday night, and then we still got the whole of the Sunday where we can do something. A lot of campsites with caravans, they want you off by 10, maybe 12. It's just not enough time to do something on the Sunday. Well, I suppose feasibly we could pay for an extra night. But that is a possibility, and then leave at like 3, 4 o'clock. Again, it's not totally against things, and you could just pay for 2 nights but only really stay the one. It kind of defeats the point. So we're looking at other options, and we're going to see where we get to. But if you've got any suggestions about other options, put them down below in the comments, and we love talking to you, and we love interacting with you through our different social media. So that's my little rant there for now. Hopefully you managed to watch it end, and if you did, you've done a very good job. I appreciate it. Merry Christmas and have a Happy New Year.